What's going on YouTube? Welcome back today for another video. Today's video is going to be a tire review on the Fury Off-Road Country Hunter MTs in a size 35 1250 for a 20-inch rim, so 35 inches tall, 12.5 wide for a 20-inch rim. We're going to be going across 5 important points. The first one is going to be the tread pattern appeal. So the tread pattern appeal will be, you know, how the lugs are designed, how they look, whatever. You'll get to see them up close, see the sidewall, make your own opinions on how they look. Our second point, that would be 4. Our second point will be price point. How expensive they are. Are they $5 million for a set of tires? That was too far-fetched, so I'm gonna delete that. And price point will just be basically telling you how much I paid for them, give you my opinion on how that's priced, you know, if that's a little steep, if that's right in the middle, if that's on the cheaper side. Point number 3, we'll be going over the Treadwear. How are the tires wearing? I have exactly 4,000 miles on them, 4,000 miles on these tires. Fourth point will be noise. Are these big boogers loud? Do they tear up the blacktop while you're going down the road? And last but not least, ride quality. We will go over the ride quality, if they vibrate, all of that stuff. So first point, tread pattern appeal. This is going to be very opinionated. I like the looks of them. They got very wide lugs. The lugs are spaced pretty far apart. So really the only rocks that get thrown up at your truck are big ass boulders. And you're not really having to worry about like all of like the little bitty tiny ones just constantly peppering your paint. And then the sidewall has these stars in them. I don't know, it's kind of, I guess I like that, I don't really know. And the sidewall, yeah, so it looks pretty good. So here's a little close up on the sidewall. Sorry that they're dirty, they're tires. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's the top of them. I want to really get in depth right here. Look at these big meaties. I like them. So as far as the tread pattern appeal, in my honest opinion, thumbs up. It passes the test. Number 2, price point. I paid exactly $1,000 for these shipped to me from Perfection Wheels. Big shout out to Perfection Wheels. Go ahead and hit them up if you need any wheels and tires for your trucks. I've had great experience ordering wheels and tires from them 2 times now, and they are awesome with their pricing. Super quick, especially if you want some American Force wheels, which a lot of those they keep in stock. So anyway, let's get back to it. So price point, I paid $1,000 for these, and I think that's like right around in the middle. You know, you can find some cheaper. As far as mud tires, you can find all kinds of different brands of mud tires for right around 700 to 800, 900 area in there. And then there's tires like Nittos and Toyos and all that. They go all the way up to like $2 grand and a little bit more for this size. So 1,700 to 2,100 range. So as far as for the price point, right in the middle. And I think for how good of a tire that they've been, you know, and how good of a tire that they are, and all that, price point right in the middle, I'm okay with it. So that will just kind of be up to you, you know, whatever your wallet is feeling, whatever your budget is feeling. The price point, very intermediate. Next we are on number 3. Number 3, Treadwear. They are, I don't know, it looks like the nipples just now wore off of them. Like, these have exactly 4,000 miles on them. Actually a little bit less. They've got like 3,900 and something. And they're literally like, I don't remember them being, I mean, this is like, they're like as tall as my fingernail. Like, they're not wearing any. And they're wearing super evenly as far as that goes. So the fronts and the backs are all the same. I haven't rotated them yet, so I'm about to rotate them. But they're wearing pretty even, so I don't know if you'd have to, but I mean, I'm sure if you keep them rotated and all that, they will hold up great. I've seen people get like all the way like 45,000 miles out of these tires, which that's getting down there. Like, I'm talking they're running them like super thin, you know, like almost slick bald sort of, but still 45,000 miles out of a set of $1,000 mud terrain tires with nothing but highway use, when rotated and balanced properly, they will last you just as good as any other big name brand expensive, which this is a name brand now. So like, I don't know, for some reason I still refer to them like kind of like a Chinese tire, but like they're really getting their clout up, you know? Like they're really making a name for themselves. So as far as Treadwear, go ahead and check that. Is that a check? Check that off the list. It passes. They're wearing good. And this is on an F250, so like on an F150 it would do even better. So I should have bought these for my F150 whenever I had my F150, because these things are wearing good, and this is on an F250. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out here and go over, oh my god, I just hit the camera, and go over part 4 in the video, which is gonna be the noise, like how loud the tires are, because they are a mud tire. So my honest opinion is they are they are the quietest mud tire, other than like the CF 3000 Comforcers or whatever that I had. I think they were maybe a little bit quieter, but like I said, I didn't put this many miles on those tires. So as far as these goes, for like how much they wore a little bit and stuff, they are super quiet. And so we're gonna roll the windows down. I don't know how we're gonna hear it, but there is little to no noise at all. So we're doing 43, 44 miles an hour, and you really can't hear anything. So we will go ahead and go up to about 55, 60, somewhere around there. And now you'll be able to hear a little bit better. So this is with the windows down. So like I said, they're not very loud at all. Okay, and then this is with the windows up. Now I'll turn the fan off. So there is definitely a little bit of noise, but as far as like from the Toyos that I had, they were a 38 1350, and they were louder than these. And then I had the Nitto Trail Grapplers, and they were, oh my god, they were 20 to 1 louder than these. What is this person doing, driving backwards? That's normally what I do too whenever I have a brand new EcoBoost. I usually just drive backwards down the main road in hopes of getting hit head on and losing my truck that I paid $4,500,000 for. Okay, anyway, so as far as the tires go, they are pretty quiet. And this wasn't really a point to get across, but they do hook up pretty good, like in the rain and in like the mud. I've not been in the mud like a whole lot, but I did have to go through like a field at my buddy's house in one of like the older YouTube videos, and they done pretty good. We will go on to the 5th point now. All right, so we just now got back. Last on our list will be ride quality, and these things ride awesome. They do not have like, if you've ever had a mud tire, you know, like whenever you are going like really slow, your steering wheel is kind of like just like real like lightly like shaking, doing like a mile an hour. Like it just like barely like moves, and like you just kind of feel like the lugs in the mud tire. Like these tires are not like that. These tires, I mean, whenever you're going slow, they almost feel like a street tire. And I mean, you heard them, they're not like super loud at all. So these tires exceeded my expectations. I mean, for $1,000 I just wanted these just as a temporary clean setup. And I mean, look at them, like it made the truck look like so much better. I mean, I got these stocks off of Facebook Marketplace, so I never really, like, they had like bald ass street tires on them like whenever I first bought them, so that's all that I got to see them on. But like these, like the wheels look so good with these tires on there. Like it just looks super clean. And like they're super aggressive, but not like retardedly like non-functional aggressive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, guys, so that is all for today's video. Sorry, but I've got to sign off here and go live my life because I can't make a living on YouTube. Maybe someday though, if you all hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share the video, that would probably help. Maybe someday we could do it, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe someday we could put this thing on some big American faucets, you know, big American faucets. We're gonna do that whether you subscribe or not. I'm gonna do that whether you subscribe or not. But go ahead and subscribe so then you can see it happen. All right, we're signing off. Peace. See you in the next one.